That's the vibe.
Yeah, bro, like this setup right here, I have so much confidence in taking this, even if I lose. This is one of them that you just gotta take. Like the fucking
I'm
retracement is above the pre-market levels, bro. Like if that's not an A1 setup for buys, I have no idea what is.
Ooh, I'm taking TP right here. TP. All right, it'll be 3.55. The shitty entry and the shitty stop loss.
Only thing about this trade is that I'll have to say, you know what? You know what I came to the conclusion with the other day, bro? I sat in the barber shop for a hour, like 1 hour and 15 minutes, waiting to get a
Uh-huh.
haircut. And I was like, bro, this is such a fucking waste of time. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, bro, I could sit in a trade for an hour and 15 minutes and just let it play the fuck out. Like, I can actually do that. If I could sit in a barber shop, right? Gaining no momentum, gaining no capital. Why can't I do it in the market, bro?
yeah,
I was like, nah,
Mm,
I need to access that because that is the only advantage we have in futures is the time.
yeah, 100%.
So
here's one of the things that has caused so many gains. So ready, look at this. So I
yeah.
had to take this above pre-market, this one right here. So then we touch the cloud right here. I technically made a rule that you need a candle of separation before taking this. These have cost so many gains. Where this is a 13.5 point win. We would end the day with a net of 8 points. Where I think this is going to be the first rule change is the separation candle.
Mm.
And it's so funny because there's been 2 down months so far through 3 years, and every single time there's this bullshit over and over again. Where there's somewhere it's literally like one tick off, and you get it right here. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to look and manage audit though. Like 3 years of data. That's the one thing that I'm like concerned about is like how because any change that I make is gonna have to be beneficial for the entire
Process.
date range. Exactly. So then the question is, do you want to make changes to limit losses or maximize gains?
Limit losses, that's my goal. So
Yeah, I think
limit losses is the thing.
limit losses is probably better. Dude, I think the end goal for us should be like Jim Simons, where like we raise capital, we trade with it, and then we make enough to the point where we don't need outside capital and we can just
Yeah.
take ours and then do whatever we want with the risk if we need
Yeah,
it
that'd be
consistently.
gas.
That would be so nice.
Look, I think that's why we could just lock in on trading for, a year or 2 years and then do
Bro,
BC.
like I promise you, it becomes so much easier. I can't express how we've I'm just tracking myself just in general, and I've tracked Brendan as well too, and it's like, bro, like we've like I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like the growth is just exponential in terms of
Yeah.
just focusing on, you know, trading, and then the fact that we're using live capital does help the psychology really. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
then like we've been doing that for an extended period of time, bro. It's like I just can't wake up in the morning on a weekday and not do the same process every single morning, bro.
Mhm.
It became a habit. I was like, fuck, I'm kind of cooked. I'm fucking cooked. So it's
Yeah.
like if we do this for a year consistently, bro, I could just imagine, like literally.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I've been doing this for like 18 months, the scalping, like 16 months. And bro, it's just it just hits. Like I know I've been good for a while, but like putting everything together now, It's just like, bro, I'm unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I set my buy order if we get this retracement, bro.
So
It's
beautiful.
it's his. Unless this candle like just drops right down in a wick, then yeah.
Mm.
And I'm not for now, for the rest of the month, I'm not using book maps, bro. Like book maps has been like taking me out of some of my trades because of the yeah. I'm not using it the way I should. So I'm like giving it a
Alright,
break and then I'll like rehash it after a while.
alright, Zelly, I'm doing 20 units.
Oh my god.
What is happening to this stream? Okay, I don't know what's happening.
Ours not crazy.
Okay.
They got stalled.
Wait, where did my order go? Bro, did I really just get disconnected and reconnected what the bro? What?
Good.
Oh, there it is. Holy shit. That was scary. Bro, I'm so scared right now. You don't understand. I just got disconnected from all live platforms and then I looked on TradingView and my order was gone. And I was like, wait, what?
Dude, I have been having to train myself to reread the CVD. Because like if I were to look at this now, previously I would have said, oh, the cumulative volume from sellers is um, well above buyers. Like, oh shit, we're going down. Like we're gonna get stopped out. Wouldn't have taken this trade. When you look at traditional volume, we got an increasing candle on the pull up, decreasing volume on the pullback,
Mm-hmm.
increasing volume to send this candle back up. Where this CVD is entirely the purpose is,
Inaccurate to what's actually happening with price right now.
yeah, it's just supposed to give you a viewpoint of aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers. So obviously there's
Thank
going
you,
to be a
John. Appreciate you,
ton of
brother.
aggressive buying and aggressive selling in the first 30 minutes of market open. But it's all going to be aggressive because everybody is participating.
Oh, Brendan's cook, he didn't get sleep. He didn't get enough sleep. Oh my God.
Never get enough sleep.
Talk it
Trading.
up, bro.
See, Brendan's cook, he didn't get enough sleep.
Oh.
Oh, Brendan's cook.
Yeah.
I don't sleep, dude. I just dream.
Bro, I told Shorty, like, I told her I'm quasi immortal. She was like, yeah, I kind of believe you, bro. I'll be up at like weird hours, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Bro, like, you don't understand. Sometimes I just be getting random ideas. I get up, go to the chart. I'm like, all right, boom, that's okay. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Something pops up again. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta look at this. Fucking
That's
go
so
back to
real.
sleep.
That's the
Yeah.
realest shit ever, bro.
Like, oh shit, I'll go back to sleep. Feel
Yeah.
me?
You guys tell me what show this is from. I don't sleep. I just dream.
No. Wakaranai. Wakaranai this. Oh, I'm disconnected again.
Movie, like
Is it what?
a racing movie, like I don't know.
What
Billy
is
Bob.
happening?
True Detective.
What
It's
is
a pet.
happening? All right, fiber is. I think it's because of the blizzard. Not blizzard, but there's like some shit happening outside still, bro. Oh. Let me bring this shit down just in case I get filled and I get disconnected for some reason because I'm just insane. How do I say that? Is that just Gabo? Gabby? Thanks for stopping by, bro. Boom, boom, boom. All right. me see what we got. What we got.
Yo, people are using like order flow, and I just don't see it correlating at all. I see it negatively correlating. Like, all the buys are green and it's going down. Like I don't see any correlation. Same with time and sales.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
how to
think
explain. Like, I think order flow is just for like a overall I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain order flow because I've never really used it. But Bookmaps uses a similar software or whatever, and it's
Mhm.
like it's just to, I feel like it's just to get the general direction of what everybody like the buyers and sellers are thinking.
Yeah.
I
Huh.
don't think that shit really matters, bro. It does matter
Yeah.
depending on how you use it.
yeah, I feel like it's super situational because like for example like order flow and uh, like if there's massive institutional orders in a direction, then you
Mhm.
can read that and then be like, all right, yo,
Isn't that
price.
what is the signals, vol signals? Isn't that something like that? That's what they do.
That's what happened last Friday. Is they were
Yeah.
like
We
they
wrote that bitch.
interpreted. Yeah, we did write that bitch. Pause.
Oh shit, that was a pause, man. Damn, Sally. A bit of consolidation. What are we doing? Alright, so this is good. If this breaks the 9, comes down into the cloud retest, we have to hold that shit till it breaks above the 9. Then we look to position ourselves for the win.
Gosh, dude, I feel like trades that you take right at fucking
Mm.
always look like this though with this bullshit, dude.
Bro, but that's the
Where
thing, bro. Like these are the trades that we want. Like if we get this right here, I have like so much confidence in holding it. It's like,
Okay.
but even
I
if
feel
it
like
goes against me, it is what it is. Because like, risk is small today. I'm gonna follow what you do, Brandon, like the one contracts and shit. It's
yeah,
like, bro, I don't need to buy 3 contracts, bro. Like I really don't
no,
need to do it.
no, exactly. And it's like I
35.
dude, I literally sound like a broken record, but like based on my data, like
Hmm.
I'm starting with a position where I could theoretically hit my max draw and then be fine because the data suggests that over time
We'll be fine.
it
We'll be
it, it,
fine.
it, it cannot be unprofitable. Like dude, like this is the shit I'm talking about, man. Like because of the pre-market rules, I can't take this
Why can't you take it?
Come
because
down,
you
baby.
need two candles consecutive closing
Wait, two.
before a cloud touch. So two candles and then we break above. So we would need to touch
Bro,
the
I
cloud.
thought you were talking about the current trade that I'm looking at. I'm like, yo, huh? But the one you
Oh no
talking
no
about the
no.
one you're back testing. Okay.
Oh yeah no no. I
Oh
already
God,
have
I
it.
was so scared. I was like, bro, what is happening? Bro, oh my God, I got disconnected again, bro. Bro, oh my God, bro. If I get disconnected before I get into this trade, bro, I'm actually crashing out.
All right. What if I enter here? What if
How
I
would you
enter?
get disconnected?
Bro, for some reason, I think the snow is affecting the weather is affecting the connection,
Hmm.
and
So I like this better though, just because like the early morning ones, usually when these die, it's from a Diddy candle.
Yo, I think I'm figuring this out actually. There'd be like there's an area where there's like a mass amount of buyers, and then like once they hit that area, once price hits that area, it seems like price tanks.
Hmm.
It was
my
like
order's
35.
at 96931. So we got tagged. Hopefully we drop
I'm
in there.
about to get filled.
Let's see what happens. I'm really curious what happens here.
I am like 2 ticks away from my fill.
93.75.
Fuck, dude. I need to I feel like I need to move the fill up because this is the pre-market ceiling. It might just reject this. Fuck,
Yeah.
dude. Alright, I moved it 1 tick up. Yeah, dude. Fuck me. It literally perfectly rejected pre-market ceiling.
Oh, and we can't move that shit up further. We're like, I'll move it right here.
I moved it 1 tick up, but dude, there it goes. Like, this is the shit that literally grinds my gears when I'm back testing. It's like this shit happens. Like, dude, well, because it's like theoretically we'd say, oh yeah, this touched the cloud, but then I need to account for actual execution where
Oh, hella
no,
buyers. Hella buyers. What the fuck?
this is
Yo,
bro, fuck me.
hella buyers.
Like, are we kidding?
Oh, they keep on going. Hella sellers too now.
Literally 1 tick away, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Because
Even
now,
after I moved it up as well, like I still didn't get filled.
me neither. Now, if we get back down here, though, it's gonna surge into it, so I'm just gonna move it back down.
3-4.
So annoying.
6-9-3-4-5. And it's going
So fucking annoying. Oh wait, no. Dude, I can't even.
4.75.
In my opinion, best possible scenario here is this candle finishes with like a wick down, and then we wick again, get filled, and then it's just barbecue chicken from there.
This shit. Like we'd be so up already.
I know. Would be
A lot of buyers here.
we would have already been like close to 5 points in.
Anything, yeah, bro. Like this. I already remember. I spoke this. I was like, bro, this. I know exactly what the fuck it should look like, and this is what it should look like, bro.
And
Ah,
we have some light resistance or support on
Yo,
ball signals, but this is nothing insane. We just wouldn't want to maintain our position probably past the 69.30. Fuck, Zelly. Why don't I sell my spread, bro? This is crazy. This is
I
crazy.
mean, you
So
know
I
why
was
you sold the spread?
yeah, but no, I mean, like, look at this. It literally
Oh,
picked. It literally decided, hey, we're stopping Brennan out, and then we're going down.
yeah.
David, I
Fucking
entered an
bro.
at the money credit spread after this pushed up. Huge gamma node to the downside on vol signals, and then I set a
right there? Was it right there?
literally this was my stop loss on the credit spread. I set a max stop loss of down 25%.
We might get in. We might get in. Might get in.
About to get filled.
Alright, I got filled.
Me
Threes.
too.
Alright, so I can't do anything until this either goes to stop loss or it closes above that 9 EMA.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back test and you guys let me know if we win or lose. Or actually, I can't do anything until we cross the 75% profit threshold. So let me know if we cross. Yeah. Nice.
This is very interesting to watch. This is like the most fun I've had trading in a minute.
Why?
I'm looking at order flow, trying to like figure it out. And then I just hear you guys like making bread in the background, like
Well, hopefully making bread. This is a long way to go. We still
Yeah.
have to catch.
Where's your final pivot? Mine's at 6.949.
Mine's at 6.9525, so I'll move it down like to get in with you. 6.9. Wait, you're at 6.949?
Yeah, 6.949.
Holy shit! Where'd you get that from?
I mean,
I
that's
have to use the freeze.
isn't that's where it wicked up 6.949, the high right there.
Oh, I always just use the bodies.
Oh,
You
you're
could
using the
use
bodies, okay.
Yeah, I'm doing bodies. So mine's at exactly 6945.
4, 5. Ah, okay, got you.
If we hit 6942 though, then I can engage my stop loss rule for a retracement to 50%,
This is weird.
which would be, this is
So I
12
got
points.
in. Let me see. When did I get in? Put a timer on.
6.25
20 minutes.
for my stop loss. So if I hit that level, I can opt to have a stop loss right.
I move my stop loss up to 6925.
Okay.
Still out of profits, but I can't move it to break even until we get close above this.
I can't set a stop until I get to the green line. But alright, well, let me know if we get to 6942. I'm gonna do some more back testing.
Yeah.
Damn, like this is heartbreaking that I can't take this. This is why I hate these rules. Back testing? Oh, never mind. It's only 4 points. I don't give a fuck. We should make a rule whenever you're back testing that you can make your own rules just so that you win more.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Anything that boosts the confidence, like the confidence is gonna play out.
Yeah.
Yo, whenever it hits an area where there's like a lot of buyers, a lot of limit buyers, it'll like push through a little bit, like a decent amount.
I feel like the biggest confidence boost for me in back
3-3.
testing is actually when you have a system that you can't break and it works like a charm.
See right here, push down, come back up. They hit it, took it, and it's gonna come back up.
Hope so. Oh shit. I didn't realize we came back down.
Yeah, we came back down a lot.
Man overboard.
Bro, the AIs hunt that shit. They hunt those limit orders.
Nah,
They
they
want to
do.
take. That's what I'm seeing. That's the only observation I got. Point
Like
six
Jelly,
nine three five. That's next.
what's your heart rate at right now?
69.35.
It's not too crazy because I'm not in my usual position size. You know what I mean? But it is beating moderately.
I am cool as a cucumber. Oh wait, I have to move my stop up because I got filled here.
Bam,
This
pop
should
up, come
be
down.
there. This should be right one tick below.
Like this is good for me to just like as I have a 20-minute timer set. Like if I've seeing how shit plays out after 20 minutes. Because that's when we really see like the difference in moves and shit, bro. Like nothing really. I'm not gonna lie, bro. As I said, we can't be saying the shit and then not acting out on it. Time is what we have on our hands with futures versus options.
Yeah, like when you know you're not allowed to do anything about it, it's just so like emotionless. Where it's like, realistically, I want this to go up to the top, but I don't care if we get stopped out solely because it's just a numbers game. Like over 3 years, I have learned that no matter how many times you get stopped out, it is always just going to be a numbers game, and eventually you will be up more than you lose.
Yep. Exactly. The math always like pans out, bro.
Exactly. Like if we get stopped out here, that's fine. There's just going to be another one, another two, another three that's going to hit our TP.
As long as we show up every day, bro, like one of them has to hit.
Like there's going to be trades that are going to hit our TP that are going to make us money than we lose, and it may be this one, it may not, and then you just go on to the next one.
This is so
like it's literally just a numbers game. It makes me so upset though when I'll test a month and then the month is down. Like that actually breaks my heart.
Heart.
It breaks my heart, yeah.
Bro,
Like
I think you
I was
guys,
back last night.
if you don't know about it, I think they're called the Hermetic rules. There's like 4 of them. Like, yeah, read that when you get the chance. The Hermetic rules, bro. So fire.
Mm.
It's gonna
Yeah,
teach you a lot about, like, bro, like we can't win everything. We can't be, you know.
yeah, exactly. The one funny thing though that I have noticed is every time I say that I'm doomed in a trade, I win, and every time I say yeah we're good, like watch, I'm gonna say we are gonna get stopped out so terribly here that's gonna blow my account, and I'm gonna be down in the gutter. I'm gonna be homeless after this trade. I'm gonna lose so bad, and then the buyers can hear me and they're like, I got you.
Yeah, we need
Mm.
to, we need to, as I said, this, it won't happen immediately as we want it to, but it is gonna happen either way, you know.
The
And
only ones that are immediate are like if you're trying to catch like only a couple points.
mm-hmm.
Okay,
Because
you guys know,
this is
know
at a,
something.
say what? Sorry.
I keep interrupting you. So on TradingView,
Yeah.
when I'm doing this here, I can never tell if this is right or wrong because half the time I'll do this and I'll set it to where I would sell. It says closed P&L and profit, and then half the time it says closed P&L not in profit. Where I can never tell the actual like activity of this candle.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that this software just reads that if I place it here and set it here, it obviously has to hit my entry before it goes to my stop or my take profit. Like I would hope that it understands that.
She keeps rejecting this 9. Huh. That's the good. Well, that is a good thing and a bad thing. Because if it rejects that 9, keeps rejecting it, and then it finally pushes past it, it's like, that's it for the day, bro.
Hard did it reject?
Because it's just not passing it. Like, it's just the 9 EMA. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not, like, you know, it
Yeah,
wants
well,
to. Buyers are trying to push that shit up. Like, this is the point where it should push past it.
we'll see. We'll see what Father Time has in store for us. Bro, I might go long on meta, bro. This shit looks sexy as all get out. Just kidding. Martin was here, I'd tell him to. I guarantee this is
But
gonna
he's
work
not
out.
here? I thought he was.
Nah, he just left. He
Oh.
joined, didn't say a word, and then left.
Yeah, that's sus. I
Cheeky
can't lie.
little devil. Cheeky little devil. Oh my gosh. I can't lie though, like not saying this is anything in confluence with what we have, but many of the blue chips that I'm looking at are primed to go long here. But I also I hate these morning setups.
I mean, this is well within the jurisdiction of where we should be taking the trades. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't even know what the jurisdiction is. I just gotta do it. I just gotta take it.
Oh yeah. For you, it's always between like 10 and 11. Like that's when price moves. Like, you know, the trend that it wants to be is, it's like low key already set up, and then like after that, it's just a
Yeah,
matter of being in position. You know.
yeah. Like I feel like from testing, like my favorite window is from like 11 to
Up.
I don't know. I want to say like 2.
11 to 1, 2.
Up.
11 to 1 or 2, yeah. Dude, this is so interesting. This is actual warfare. Like whoever wins the war between this and a 9 EMA is probably gonna have a nice
Yeah,
day.
that's why I said it's like, bro, once if we it keeps rejecting it, and it's like if and when it actually pushes past it, bro, like it's over.
Mm. I do think that if this finishes bearish and it's low volume, probably a great
We're
setup.
like, trust me, bro, buy volume is steadily increasing. It's really like, unless something like sellers like really step in, it's only a matter of time before buyers push this shit up past where it needs to go.
Because if I was still basing this on CVD, I would say we're fucked.
Ooh.
But I don't know.
And
I don't
I
know.
think I got, I don't know about you, but I got in. Where did I get in? I got in at 6,932.5. 2.5?
Yeah, I got in at 6932.5. You got a better
Okay, so
build.
I got in I got in like a tick or two below you. So
Zelly,
basically the
you
same.
absolute dog. Oh, I missed my long on Meta. On,
Ow!
on Meta platforms. Look at,
Metapod. Metapod.
look at this cloud +9 activity right here, dude.
Oh,
Dang,
oh my.
dang, dang, baby. That would make a grown man cry.
Metapod.
Meta glasses. Jamal, please bring your meta glasses. Jamal. Damn, I wonder what that credit spread will be worth right now. Probably about $1 million.
You'd be so set. Oh god, you'd
Yeah,
be so set.
I know. Dude, the stop loss was like, no, you know what wasn't perfect about it is I used these two previous wicks, but I should have done like 2 ticks above it. I used this zone. Like there's tons of liquidity under here and tons over top here. My major malfunction was putting it exactly at that point.
Malfunction.
Yeah.
Malfunction is crazy.
You guys have never heard somebody say that? Like my major
My major
malfunction.
malfunction. Ah.
Bro, there's
Yeah.
no way you could have guessed that where that stop loss would have been.
What's up?
I don't see any way where you could have guessed that
All
stop
right.
loss.
All right, boys.
Well,
All
I
right,
literally,
boys. All right,
I
boys.
placed it.
Oh,
All
yes,
right,
sir.
boys.
What?
I'm trying to get you to look at your chart and you're just like, nah. I'm like, bro, all right, boys.
Because like Weeple's gonna do all the work for me. I don't gotta do shit. If it wins, it wins. Um, so like David, what I tried to do was I literally just looked back in time because I was like, there was this huge gamma node right here, like the biggest one. So I was like, all right, where do I set my stop if it breaks though? Because I'm like, do I have any levels that I can use? So I
I gotta
just went
teach
over
you, bro.
here.
You gotta get the
I
volume
know.
fucked in. I
Well, I
gotta
was
teach you, bro. Look at this here. I'll show you. I'll show you
where am
exactly how I mark this and how I bent.
right. So all I did was look at where I'm at because
All right. Yeah, I'm watching.
so um I learned that the gamma nodes are highly correlated with turnaround points. So
Makes sense.
there's a ton of liquidity underneath, and then we have over top liquidity here. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this goes straight through. I'll just pin it right at this over top. So then I did right here, and it stopped me out on the exact point to the tick, where I should have just given it like 1 or 2 ticks above. Which is why I'm so angry. I'm just such an angry man. All right, let's see this footprint. I can see your screen.
All right. What I was gonna show you, so like when I'm watching this, so I don't know when you entered it. I guess you entered it at the start of the day, right? Or
Entered
did you enter it up here?
10,
I
10,
got
10,
filled
10, 10 o'clock something, like 10 something.
I got filled in at 9:45 when SPX was at 69.30, 65.
All right.
Are
So
you
right
talking about
here,
the
when you
spread?
hit that level. Yeah, the spread.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, I'll make this like this so you can see better. So how I've been taking trades now with understanding this is I was in a bullish trade here, so I wasn't looking for shorts. But what I'll see is I'll see like the point of control consolidate in like a range. So for me, it was around here and here. You can see the white is the point of control. And then there was up here too, but since it was bullish, I don't really care about up here. I care more about the downside. So for me, this was like a good level. And then, so like for my strategy, I saw this break the level down here, looking bearish. So like I sold, I took profit right here, break. But what you could have done is you could have understand this area here, this point of control, and you could even extend it out, extend it up here, and then just take the trade on the retracement back to the point of control, which is right here. It was a perfect wick. And you have a tight ass stop loss, and then you ride it all the way down.
This one. I get what you're saying.
You can see this, like you could have caught it the entire way down until it does exactly the opposite of what I said.
Because what I tried to do was, that does make sense. 'cause I guess I pseudo tried to do that here. Like I had set my entry point to the wicks of the day because these are
Mhm.
all wicking out this huge
Mhm.
node, like multiple wicks. So I said, okay, if we retrace to these wicks on that node, I'm gonna do at the money credit spread, and then yeah, I guess I do see what you're saying. So technically, off of here, the re-entry should have been a wick back up to the bodies.
That's
Because
what
the
I would
final
have done
push.
if I'm doing intraday. That's exactly how I do it. And then,
Yeah.
like, if I were to hold it down, I would look for the same thing. So I would look for it to establish a point of control or hit the level. So I probably would
Yeah.
have taken profit down here at my 30-minute level because these
Mhm.
are like huge take profit points. Like I
Yeah.
wanted to take profit up here, but I saw that and I didn't. So I would have taken profit down here. But even if you
Yeah.
didn't, let me just delete this shit. So even if you didn't, you can see it really establishes this like point right here, this level, roughly in this
Yeah.
area. So
Mhm.
you're looking for like a break of that with high volume. So
Right.
with like delta, so like this one, you could have sold on this one, and it, you could have possibly sold on this one here on the break.
Mhm.
But I don't know where your TP is. Like for that, the TP would be, let's say like there. And what would
Yeah.
this be? 4-1. But if you took profit at the bottom,
Mhm.
it'd be 6.63. That's basically what I'm trying to learn right now and see
Mhm.
if order flow works with it or not.
Yeah. Zelly, my current working stop loss is if we retrace to the bottom of this body of the current candle, because there's no way I'm gonna let this turn into a loss.
I'm on break even technically because
You can break even.
I still haven't closed. It's about to close above it, but once it closes above it, I'm gonna put it at the bottom of the current wick, and then that should secure me some points if you just
David,
like.
I do like that.
Hmm.
Is if is the is the volume footprint delayed at all though? That's the one thing.
Is it what?
Is
Delayed.
it at all delayed?
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
Well then that is very helpful. Because that was my one major beef with the CVD is it's slightly delayed.
No,
Right.
I mean, look, this is CVD, it's delta.
Yeah.
It's the volume, total volume, and the delta
Okay.
instantly.
Oh, so it's basically just CVD, but at each point on the candle.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
So like here,
Like
there's
that.
a
So you
little
can see, okay,
control.
because my CVD is essentially just to show me aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers, but yours actually shows you where the aggressive buys and sells
Yeah,
take place.
let's see, I can
That's
add a
okay.
CVD.
That's very
I know
nice.
your CVD is different, but
I just use standard one.
okay.
Like it's just straight up CVD, and then when you search in indicators, it just says cumulative volume delta.
What I
Sally, if
don't
we
like
hit
about this, what I don't like about the ordinary CVD is it doesn't tell you where the most of the volume is happening.
this.
Like if this could look, well, when you're watching it, this could look completely different. Like if the volume switched from up here to down here, then you know it's going to go down. But considering that the volume stayed high up here, you have a high chance of continuing to go up. You could see
Yeah.
it stayed in this, again, this point of control. Now you could even trade this. If you
Yeah.
were like a super short scalper, you could do like something crazy.
Yeah. All right. Zelly, it hit my 75% target, so now if it retraces to the red, that's my new stop loss.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
I might have to start using that volume footprint because like seeing where the actual CVD takes place is huge. Because like
Yeah.
looking at this candle right here, this says it's like super bearish, right? But then again, if I were to see the CVD by parts, I would assume that you would see a super bullish CVD towards the bottom, and all of this bearish CVD would be more or less towards the top, rejecting this push up here.
Mhm. Looks pretty bullish to me, I can't lie.
Yeah. Oh, I'm talking about on this candle right here, the super bearish one. Because
Oh.
when this candle happened, it basically CVD was negative almost on the day. Like it was below where the day started when price is above. So when I see a divergence like that, I want to know like why it's so aggressive, what the nature of that is.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
then
Here, I can reshare if you want to see it.
I would love to, yeah, just kind of get a grasp of that.
This is the
'Cause
big
I
candle.
can't lie, David. The only reason I haven't added that yet is because
Oh, we've been in this for 20 minutes.
that chart looks crazy.
Yeah. It definitely does. It's really easy. It's quite easy to read once you like know what you're actually looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, I'm just looking at like seeing where there's nothing and seeing where there's something and then seeing the point of control.
Yep.
So like here, it's obviously going to continue down next candle because there's still like barely any buyers. Huge negative delta comes down, and
Right.
then we can see this is a reversal at the close because the delta, went from 4,000 to negative 1,000, and then
Mm-hmm.
here an increase, but then a decrease. So probably go down next candle.
Yep.
124 increase could come down a little. Okay.
Yeah. Zelly, I'm about to get stopped out.
Oh shit. My stop loss is still where it's at. It's at the bottom of that wick.
I got stopped out. I'm okay with that. Damn, is that a little last trade?
Yeah, it was.
It didn't move the needle much. But
Wait, am I gonna get stopped out too? What the fuck?
yeah, bro, that only how was that only 22?
Yeah, I got stopped out
So,
too. Holy shit.
so I only caught like 4 points, bro. Damn.
God damn.
Yes, you're going down. Yes, you.
Yeah,
Show
and
me a timber.
technically we can't even take another trade.
I can, but I need separation candle.
Bro, I only made $9. That's crazy, bro.
I
What the fuck?
only made fucking 25. But this is a good pivot point to target. I do quite like this. Yeah, my updated Bristol reward. It's like 1-to-1. That sucks. Okay, that's why this is my current working theory, because I gotta figure out how to handle those trades. It didn't even hit the major negative level. I'm surprised that this had a turnaround that it did.
Yeah, that turnaround was actually kind of insane. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Once I got that alert to I don't know if you heard it, but my alarm went off on 20
Yeah.
minutes. I was like, oh shit! Right as it went off, that's when we started.
Yo, yes, sir. Bro, call
Dude,
me. Oh shit, it's
yeah.
been 20 minutes. It's gonna go down.
Bro, like this is exactly why
That's
I
hilarious.
need that trade management. Like, no, like this. Wait, would this have stopped that? No, like this almost would have stopped us out.
No, we would have gotten stopped out, bro. We would have. This right here wouldn't have stopped us out, realistically speaking, because now we can't even take a safe buy if I'm being completely honest, bro. Because we have a high, we have a lower high, technically speaking. You know what I mean? So it's like it's fundamentally it's a bad trade right now. Like on a fundamental basic level, it is a bad trade.
But yeah, I don't fuck with this at all.
Yeah, cause like bro, it almost hit my take. Like my take profit was at I basically brought it down. I can't lie. I put it at 6942, cause I knew that
Mhm.
for some reason, bro, like that was a major. I knew that once we interacted with that again, either we're gonna push higher or we're just gonna fucking tank. And like right before we got there, right, literally we were at 694225, and it was literally like 2 ticks away from getting out there.
That's so brutal.
It is what it is,
And
bro. We
you-
didn't lose anything, we managed, as I said. The thing is to just stay in the trades, bro. Don't be
Exactly.
forced to close that fucking button, bro. That's all it is.
Mhm.
I'm glad. So, but remember, everything that I said we were gonna do, we did it. Got in the trade.
Yeah.
We didn't move the stop loss to break even until we closed above the 9. Once we started to close above the 9, we moved it up, and then that's exactly how it is, bro. Like if we repeat that same process, every time we get into a trade, mathematically speaking, what's gonna happen? All right, you already know.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, at least I got that recorded, so that's good. Let me end that recording so I could fucking make a video on that later. 26 minutes. Yeah, that's good.
I
Yo,
think I
Neil,
can
it
trade.
was. Oh, sorry. It was
No, you're
good,
good.
bro. We
Ooh.
just got a trade. We got a solid trade. Could have gotten out for 10 points,
Like Brendan, you
but
see this?
it was
I
like
think
3 ticks away. This was my take
Yeah.
profit. My ultimate take profit was
so
like
like
a little bit
this is
above, but like when
exactly
it got
the
here, I would
mark
have
we
closed
set
out
up
the trade.
before. Like
You
this is
know,
a
this
point to
mark right
trade.
here.
Like
I'll
good.
post the video
If
later.
it was like anywhere in here,
I'm gonna
it would
edit
have been
it
on the
and
right
stuff.
place. He just followed it up until it does the
But
same thing.
basically today was
Has a
just
new overbought
about
threshold here,
following the rules
and then
that we
once
set
it
out
breaks that, that's when you
because
know
over
you're
time
cooked.
it's gonna
That's
pay
what
off, you
I
know what I
saw.
mean?
That's what I
Where
believe.
are my fucking peoples? I can't see who's
Okay.
here.
This is only live though. Like obviously you can't backtest this.
Exactly.
I
So
know
that's what
that's
I'm
the
trying to
thing,
prevent,
right?
like closing too early
Because
and
what
stuff
I'm
like
trying to
that
do
because
is get the most. Like I'm gonna back
turn
test
down.
6 years, so I'm gonna back test all the way back to
Uh
2020.
so
And all that I
let me see if
want
I could draw this
is
out
to
here.
optimize the back test to the point where the performance is
Uh,
so good that it's ridiculous. Where it's like without any
brush.
changes already
So we got
there,
our entry right
it's
here, right?
ridiculous. Like
And then
already
price went up
ridiculous.
to this point
What I
right
want is to
here,
add like little
and then like
intricacies
literally
that
tanked
make
down. So
life convenient
what I
for me.
did
Like
was
making trades while they're currently happening. Like whatever that may be. Like I
once we
know
got to
that
close above the
it's
9 on
simple.
this candle,
I'm
I
not gonna
move
have
my
to like run through
what do I call it? I move my
I'll just put these
stop
two
loss to
together,
break even, and then once I realized after this candle, because we went all the way up here as well, and then we
to be
tanked.
able to go in
So
and
I
find
moved
ways to
my stop
optimize it
loss
and make
to the wick of
this
this candle
basically
right here.
works for us
Got wicked
and
out in
all
profits,
for the
nothing
gain.
crazy.
Like I would love to be able
As
to
I
just
said,
go
the
in
main
and
thing was
buy
just
these
following,
and then only trade
knowing that I
these
could
and
follow the
for the
system that
most
I set
reason
out, bro.
why
It's,
like only
it is
trade
what it is at the end of the
those
day. We're not upset about nothing.
because theoretically even if they
Because over
fall
time, if we keep doing
it's
that
still
same thing, bro,
over
I
and over
promise you,
again.
the returns are going to be
The
insane.
strategy can just fall
This
off
account is now
or
at basically back,
actual
it's at
fund
back
could
to
set up kind of
700.
like a micro fund where
Yeah,
it's just all of our personal capital and we could have this just
yeah.
automated working for us in the background. Like I would do that.
Yeah, definitely. I can get Furkan started on it whenever you want.
Absolutely. I'm going to Jamal's this weekend to go and do some optimization and then I wanna
Okay.
get rocking.
This weekend, man, I could drive up, but brother, I want to, but I don't. I want
I
to until I'm
know.
there, and I'm like, I gotta drive back.
Yeah, you want to until until it's time to go. Yeah.
Dave,
Exactly.
you in Penn, right?
Nah, I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, nah, shorty.
I know, bro.
Nah. I understand it now.
Yeah, we gotta get the crib, bro. We gotta get it ASAP.
Bro, why you think I'm like so locked in on like making sure we capitalize on every fucking thing, bro. Optimize everything. Cause bro, just
Yes, bro.
imagine all of us in fucking one set location, fragging
Yes,
the
bro.
fuck out, bro. Jesus Christ.
It'll be
Holy
like the phase
shit.
pass for traders.
Exactly, bro. Dead ass.
Yeah,
How many
facts.
of us are probably gonna be there, you think?
No.
Depends who's like living. Like, are you gonna like live there or just like
Because I might just move my
go?
equipment over there. That's really all. I don't, you know what I mean? Like just be there. I won't really. I probably would just like have just somewhere to trade every time, but I won't probably won't live there per se, you know, because I technically live
Yeah,
here already in New York, so I could make space. That one space could be for somebody that actually lives far as fuck, that really, you know what I mean? So yeah.
that's real. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. It's gonna be Brendan, Jamal, myself, and I got two other guys that would come with. They're like my brothers.
Mhm. Bro,
So
are
I
we
think that's
fucking going
who will
up
be
again,
there.
bro? It's fucking price action, bro.
A win is a win.
Yeah, bro.
Or no,
As I
wait.
said,
No, not
As I
Actually hit
said,
TP.
bro. I'm really like, you don't understand how okay I am with that trade right now. Like, you know, like I'm like so okay with it.
Well, dude, technically, so off of this, if I get one candle of separation, I am in there. But what I think is flawed about this is I'm considering a separation candle being a candle breaks out, I need another candle not to touch, and then the following one I could catch off a touch. Where theoretically this would be my separation candle as long as it closes above the VWAP, and then I can get in on the next one. Because if this retraces to the VWAP, it's either losing or winning off of that retracement. It's not just gonna linger and then come back and then win.
I'm actually quite surprised that we got flushed down. We got I want to say this sweep. This is basically a sweep because the candle that closed us out was a sweep. It took out all those, those buyers that went up. As I said, this is why we have to have a stop loss, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fuck me. So that's like, let me see, five or six people. Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
The
So
most
that'd
stressful
that'd
thing of
be
all time.
that'd be like a house would be preferable. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
and
We kind of
preferably
agreed on that.
not in the city, I'm not gonna lie, because the city rent is going to tear your fucking arms off.
Yeah.
Brooklyn or Astoria.
As long as
Astoria.
Saga's not allowed, I'm
As,
cool
lo-
with
as
it.
long as what?
As long as Saga's not allowed, I'm cool with it. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Say less, bro.
Just joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Damn.
Can't believe that shit, bro. We got stopped out.
I love some of Saga so much. It's like a sport to me. Dude, April price action is so boring. Holy cow.
I'm gonna run that review back. Wait, I can't run it on TikTok. TikTok, they won't let me show it on TikTok.
So here's what I'm talking about with my separation candles. Like, so this one closes above the VWAP, which is separation. This comes in, you win here, theoretically.
Mm.
But the way that I've framed it, this closes above. I consider this separation. But it's funny because the rule that I made actually has a higher loss rate. Because when you get a separation candle and then it pulls back, that's mostly just denying the trend. Whereas when you get separation and then it comes back in, that's essentially just reactivation. So, like, my rules are currently inhibiting a denial where it loses almost every time, which is why I just cannot wait. Like, again, here, right? Separation, this would be my go, and we would win. As it, well, I guess technically not because this isn't a 1-to-1, so this would still lose, but whatever. There's no entry here.
Hey, bro, that's crazy.
So it's like once these get optimized, it's just lights out.
Bro, do we push past this lower high?
Mm.
Because this push is looking intense.
Wait, are we buzzing?
Nah, that's me. The noise.
I'd be upset because I technically would have broken the testing rules with my stop loss. I don't think so, actually. I don't think it has the juice. Every time the sellers are participating, they're just like
Nah, I
on
think
these
this is
push.
going down, bro. Like, I can't lie to you.
I agree, but you know what sucks is I have to take this if it comes back.
You're so cracked.
You
No,
got
I'm
this,
so
Bruno. You got
I
this.
do got this. Yeah. Not if this touches here though. If this touches cloud in this interval, then I am safe. But if it doesn't touch cloud and then retouches, I do have to enter. Which is probably my worst nightmare. Like, look at this. Like, the way that I am interpreting the CVD now, I used to literally interpret it as like, oh, this is where price should be based on volume.
Oh,
Now I kind of interpret it as every single time, or this is like it's all about pressure.
Entry right there.
So it's like all that I'm looking at is
Oh.
like off the come down here. This is all just pressure, and it's
Oh.
cumulative pressure. I don't have to enter this. I want this to come into the cloud, so I don't have to enter. Because my
Man.
current rules say I need separation. So theoretically, if this doesn't touch, I have to get in on the next one. All that I want is for this to touch the cloud right now so that I can be.
Yo, what's my
easy.
overall trend though? What is my overall trend? When in doubt, zoom out. Overall trend
Dude,
is
look at
trending.
this. You
Fucking
guys,
yeah,
Shit, bullish as fuck.
yeah, bro.
you guys,
Kinda,
check this
yeah.
out. Check this out. They literally may just play pinball back and forth right here. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
So
one of them's gonna break. Okay, good. I don't have to take this. One of them's gonna break, but depends who. I kind of think that the Bears are gonna take it here.
what's the top negative gamma at?
This is on SPX, so it's at 69.30 and the bottom is 69.20. So 69.30 is up here, which is exactly where I entered my spread. And then 69.20 is down here where we're rejecting. So actually, I do kind of like taking, because now that this is my new pivot point on MES, I would like to take this here because this is my new pivot point. Stop loss is here. Risk to reward sucks, but we have gamma below supporting us, and then the upper gamma level isn't even until here. Like this should theoretically be able to come up with some ease.
Rock it down.
Which I hate because like with my if I were to employ those new rules, I could be getting a great entry right now because this was separation.
All right, single leg puts right here. Single leg puts. Like it's gonna.
Yeah.
Yo,
CVD like
imagine.
I would love to do single leg calls here, my braza.
The single leg calls right at that gamma and the negative gamma zone. That's crazy.
Yeah, look. So
Like
on SPX,
I can't. We can't. Yeah, I can't take this fucking trade.
look at this. All these wicks are off of the gamma. So they are rejecting constantly off of this
Mhm.
gamma here.
Until it doesn't reject though. That's the thing.
Exactly. One of them's going to break, but the positive gamma isn't until all the way up here. So if I'm looking at MES, our negative gamma that supports us is down here. Our positive gamma is up here. So this is supposed to be slow acceleration
That shit
positive.
is gone.
So this, theoretically, we should, if it respects, we get a rejection right here. So like if I were to enter off of this rejection, we would get a rejection here. We'd come up to my pivot point, and then all would be well.
But with single leg calls, I mean, I see it for futures, but with single leg calls, that'd be crazy. Because
I
your
don't think they
downside
are.
risk is enormous. If
I
you
don't
get
think
the
they are.
busted.
I think
Our
they're just
single leg
using gamma
calls
charts
are the
and
same thing.
heat
Is that
maps,
like
basically.
a
It's a
single
normal
call
call.
option?
I was
Oh,
using
sorry. I just meant long.
book
Sorry.
maps,
I mean, that's what
but
I used to
then
do on
for
spot.
book maps, book maps
No,
isn't
and
bad,
there's
bro. But it's like it was getting me out of trades, and my thing was just
Yeah,
I needed to stay in the trades, bro. Because for futures, futures functions very differently as options, as you know. So I could benefit off of the time versus options, where it's like the longer you're in an option play, the less valuable it gets. So
Dude, my little brother makes all these gay references. I'm so sorry. Like they're like ingrained in my brain now because it's all that I hear him say.
how little is your little brother?
16, so it's like an age to make these gay references.
Yeah. Bro, I
you'd
keep
be
on getting
alright.
all these raise things on
Oh,
IG. Hey, that's my TP.
yeah.
1.38. It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
David, how many contracts do you usually trade with when you're trading futures?
I just do it by risk. So right now I've just been practicing with just one contract on MES.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Normally in my position size, I mean it depends because it goes by
That's the way
risk.
to go.
Yeah, cause like bro, especially in price action like this, like I don't really want a chance doing more than that because we gotta take like over time, but like this shit is gonna add up eventually. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's the point of trying to like rush it type shit, knowing that if we lose, the risk goes against us. It's very high likely that the account gets like sent in a high negative that we don't really want. I don't want that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired of having this account wave over like under 200, 300, then bring it back up to like 900 and then it's 1,000, then it goes back down and then it's like, okay. At some point we
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta
learn,
use
bro.
you gotta use the same amount of units
Yeah,
all
bro.
day long.
Like I think using one contract too is going to force me to have to wait for, wait and make sure I hit my take profits versus where when I do the 3 contracts, it's like I could just get fucking 20 ticks and then boom, I'm out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. Because
And
if you're
then
doing 3
versus,
contracts,
yeah,
theoretically
bro.
you'll make 1/3 of the way versus one contract.
Exactly.
Bro.
Like you have to wait to get the same return. And then if I'm able to get that same psychology and transition it to the 3 contracts, then we're talking fucking big leagues, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only you weren't on that damn train,
Bro, I can't bro.
you would have caught the big leagues.
That trade was actually insane. Like I love like looking at that. I was like, bro, because I was literally mapping it out for in my head to 42. I'm like, yo, oh shit, if you close here, you're good. Like, I'm like, yo, watch this. Boom, that shit happened to the T, bro. I was like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, you were literally like my offensive coordinator.
I was like, yo, boom, 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 there we go. Because,
We
bro,
caught
with one
back to
contract, bro, it's so easier to manage your risk because,
yeah.
if it goes again, like I'm looking at it right now. So you got in at around like 6.9, 6.8, right? In theory, your stop loss would have been like 10 points up, but it's like the
Yeah.
probability of it going all the way up there and like closing you out is so fucking low because of the exact how the formation of the setup was in the first place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like very strong ass bullish bearish trend from the get-go, cleared everything out for the entire day, fucking consolidated around, got a push up, and then it just resumed right back to that same level. Literally all the same level throughout the entire day. You didn't even have to target that pivot, but it's like, you would have gotten in anyway.
Yeah. Well, I messed up, so I broke my rules technically because Jamal was in the chat saying, Jamal was saying that it's gonna hit the bottom. So basically, I had it right here,
Mm,
right basically at the top of this pivot because I was like, this is such a huge trade, I don't want to lose it.
mm-hmm.
So literally in this interval, as it was coming down, Jamal said it might hit the bottom of the day. So I moved it down, my take profit, and then I set my stop loss. So you remember how it was like
Yeah.
I'm 80% of the way
Okay.
in?
Yeah.
So then I ended up getting stopped out on this candle right about here. So instead of just catching what should have been my like regular 27 points, I ended up only catching 22.5 ish.
Yeah, you see, you
Still,
know what? That's still not bad, bro. Because the good thing is that let me tell you where the 9 EMA break comes in handy right here. So you see,
mm,
like we officially break this shit, and then we continue down at like 1:50 p.m. Right? You wouldn't even get out
yeah,
that trade based on the 9. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't close that trade or move anything until you got to like 3:25. But like, which human being is gonna hold the trade that long? You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I could have just trailed. Yeah,
Yeah, bro, like you
yeah.
would have trailed and then you would have still gotten out at where you should have, but it's like,
But yeah, then again, I would have
exactly.
actually. This is the thing I hate about it is when you do a close above. I'm technically getting out, so this would have been 25 points. So this is only 3 points above my stop loss, which actually I would be losing if I would have just not taken take profit. Like I will never, I don't think I'll ever trail the 9. The only thing that I would ever do is bypass a pivot point based off strength if Jamal says it, which is what I was
Hmm.
doing here which I shouldn't have done, obviously. And this is why like I need my trades to not be manual, but Manuel.
Manuel. I love that one.
Manuel.
I don't
Yeah.
want my trades to be manual. They have to be Manuel. That's fire.
But,
Oh, hold on. I gotta laugh some more, bro. Hold on.
bro, there's no way you just said that out loud. That is too funny.
No, because it was so loud and fucking ghetto, bro. I was like, no. You're so stupid. It can't be Manuel. It has to be Manuel.
Oh man, shit. Oh my god.
I know you didn't intentionally mean for it to be that funny, but holy shit, I lost my headphone. Nice. Fucking A, bro. Where's the fucking other piece? Oh, chat, help me find my headphone. I was
Bro,
in my slipper.
you are not about to be one of those guys. Yo, chat.
Yo, chat. Yo, chat.
Yo, chat, make me breakfast.
Yo, chat.
Exactly, bro.
I have
Chat,
to,
I'm
bro.
hungry.
We have to be the cringe shit, bro. Oh my god, I might not be able to see Twitch chat. Nice. Yeah, we're
But
cooked.
months like these are just beat, man.
Bro, that's my TP.
There's
Ah.
an instance of stream.
No, dude.
Bro, see, they're gonna. Oh my gosh, this is literally it's about to do it. So it's gonna reject off of this negative gamma all day long, and come take a bite of this. And come
I'm telling
take
bro,
a bite of
like this is why it's so important to have just just if motherfuckers can't read charts, bro, like they shouldn't be on here, bro. High, lower high, lower high. It's like it's just indicative of a downtrend, bro.
I love this. What's the one movie? I don't think it's The Matrix, where there's like a code to try to learn how to read the code.
What's it
I
called?
can't remember. Like, it's like I feel like it's a movie where like it's a dystopian world where it all revolves around a code. I mean, maybe it is The Matrix, and they're trying to read The Matrix.
No, it's
And
not
like
the
what it
Matrix.
No, it's not. There's a movie where there's like a code that governs everything, and like the goal is they're trying to learn how to read the code. Where I feel like that's exactly what we're doing. Like, this is all just some code, and we're trying to figure out how to read it and how to understand it. Bro, literally, fucking delta plays are automatic.
Oh, yo, I have to learn how to do these fucking condors, bro. There's no way. I'm learning to do these condors by next month, bro. On my set.
Yeah. Cause like on one like today, this is so tight. This is dangerous. But like, let me find a good example. Team. So you could do on here. I mean, essentially, all you gotta do is like you want to find an area where there's a lot of green between two big reds on the delta chart. So theoretically, you could do one right here if price got down to the 6,000. So as you can see, we have two very large red nodes and lots of green. Think about green is essentially slow acceleration. Red is very fast-paced acceleration.
What site is
Red,
this?
we're talking about.
What's the
This is
site?
if we.
Oh, volt signals.
Oh, this
Okay,
is
okay,
false.
okay.
So, if we're in the middle here and we get up to this red node, it functions as a resistance point with high acceleration. This functions as a support point with high acceleration. If you have sequential gamma like this, once we hit this one, if we break through, since we are already in this direction, these are just going to treat it as acceleration. So red nodes are always acceleration, but it depends on if they function as support or resistance, where if you're going head on with acceleration, either you get a rejection, a very fast paced rejection, or you break through and you break through very, very, very quickly. The size of the node usually tells you how strong it is as support or resistance. So since this is a huge node, it is likely going to resist pretty hard off of this. This is also a large node, so it's going to support pretty well off of this. So based on that logic, unless price is irregular and breaks through, it's likely going to bounce back and forth between these two nodes. So this iron condor essentially just does credit spreads on either side and says, you know what, we're going to finish within this range. And then all Jamal does is lets it bounce back and forth for a little bit, and then he collects the premium and sells it after a
Oh
little
God,
bit.
I just got, bro, I just got so horny. You have no idea how horny I just got. Oh my God. Oh my
Dude,
God, I
this
need
is
to fuck
why
some.
this is why I'm coding this, because then I can actually make discretionary trades. Where based on this gamma here, dude, like MES was not breaking below the lows. No, it was not. There, and then the overtop gamma isn't until up there. Like I probably had 80 to 85% confidence that once it went back into this wick zone, it was coming up to here, which is so frustrating. And you know what's crazy is I have to take it if it comes back now. Yep.
Nah, you don't gotta take it.
Yeah, Neil,
I do actually.
that's all we do, bro. Like every single morning, this is like clockwork for us now. Like every single morning, bro.
That I'm over here like complaining about having to trade while there's people out here like, I can't wait to trade today. I can't wait to make some money. Man, here's something funny. So when Jamal taught me to trade back in like November, literally as he was leaving, I was like, bro, how much money should I try to make next week? I literally said that verbatim. I was like, how much money should I try to make next week? He was like, oh no, you usually want to try to target like percent returns. He's like, don't really think about the money. I
Yeah.
was like, the fuck does this guy mean? Don't think about the money. I'm thinking about the money.
Bro, that's why I removed the money from my charts, bro. Like it's only ticks or percentages. Like I don't want to feel that way no more, bro.
Yeah. I don't really give a shit. Like honestly, at this point, I don't give a shit if I win or lose a trade because I know that in the long run,
Exactly.
it's always
We are good.
But yeah, I don't give a fuck. The only thing that I could actually give a fuck about is if I broke my rules.
Yeah,
Then I
bro.
would give a fuck.
I love today's trade. As I said, bro, like I loved it. It was beautiful.
It's a great trade.
Don't give a fuck.
It's a great trade. It is a great trade. Like here's what I want is like, so we code this strategy and then we can use discretion to be able to understand where this is going. If this finishes high volume red like this, I probably wouldn't sell at this target when Diddy just randomly arises in a sea of little boys. Huh, I gotta shower.
Because you know what's crazy? It is gonna show you that it's finishing red before it actually finishes completely. So you're gonna be able to see that. All right, I'm gonna hold this shit instead of like selling it.
Exactly. Because then like our automated system is gonna sell it. So it's essentially like if you just take two contracts of the same trade, you sell one at take profit, the next one is risk free, and then the risk free one in this scenario could have tripled it. I mean, this is easily like, I mean, dude, holy shit. So if your first contract grabs 3.75 points, and your second one, let's just say you sold like here or some shit, I mean, that's 30 points.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I gotta shower.
All right, bet, brother.
Later, dude.
All right, boom. Technically we don't have a trade. Like I need to get in on the credit spreads. Like I have to lock that in for sure. Because I feel like it's just wasting opportunities to, give better performances and actual information to you guys that's actually watching the videos that we post and shit. So it's like we need to have that in our back pocket, bro. Like just like how I know how to use this particular system, I want to get in on that for sure. The spreads are low key a cheat code. I've been watching them for the past 6-7 months, bro. And it's like we need that. We need that. We need that, bro. Yeah, bro. Single legs. Everything has its advantages but it's like I'm not gonna lie. Once we got rejection here, right? Once we got rejected here, I already knew that we were in for a consolidation session, bro. Because you know how the market moves: highs, higher highs, lower highs. The higher highs, higher lows. That's indicative of uptrend. So once I didn't get this close above this area, I already knew that all right, we are going to be in a consolidation session. for now, anyways. You know, see, for the past hour, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 35, 40, 45. For the past, like, basically an hour, it's just been consolidating, bro. So it's like, it's just basic common sense. Yeah, I really need to do that. Like, I'm gonna put that on my board. I can't show you the board but there's a big ass whiteboard over here, right? Has my Japanese classes on it, everything on it. So that needs to go on it. I need to finish doing that. So no spreads, bro. All right. I am more than likely going, because there's no more trading happening, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna get the credit spreads down so I could actually do those live